Andrew Nikiforuk is the award-winning author of the Alberta Tar Sands, Dirty Oil and the Future of a Continent. The tar sands are by far Canada's largest energy project, its greatest source of greenhouse gas emissions, and, arguably, the project which has transformed what was once a respectable, responsible, middle-rank power into an environmental rogue state dominated by petrodollars. Nikiforuk argues that the whole country has become a suburb of Fort McMurray, the headquarters of tar sands mining, and that the tar sands are now the tail that wags the entire Canadian dog.
Well, first and foremost, I would say it is a nation-changing event for Canada of continental importance. That has attracted enormous global attention, and that has, investors from all over the globe. But this is not an Alberta thing. It's not a big oil thing. This is really a story about Canadians. This project has affected every part of the country. You've got people in British Columbia worried about exporting bitumen by supertankers to China. You have people in northern Canada concerned about the tailings ponds and the amount of water being consumed by industry and the potential to contaminate the Mackenzie River Basin, which is the world's third largest basin. And then you have the Maritimes, which is providing much of the labor for this project. And so, we arrive at a point where, something terribly significant is happening in the bush in northern Canada, and yet Canada has not yet had a national debate about it, about its scale or its pace, even about what do we do with the money. And we haven't even asked the most basic question of all, what are we doing this for? And it's incredible. I mean, the International Monetary Fund, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development have looked at Canada and said, what the hell are you doing? You're not saving any of this money. You're spending it as fast as it's coming in. And Alberta has done exactly the same.
If you enjoyed this interview, you may want to take a look at the other green interviews that look at the impact of oil on our collective future. Dave Hughes, for example, on the future of oil supplies, and Jeff Rubin on the economic impact of peak oil on the oil-dependent global economy. For the Green Interview, I'm Silver Donald Cameron. See you next time.